What are your thoughts on the attempt to split the county into districts, with each district represented by one supervisor instead of 5? So this would be the Plan 1, Plan 3, fight to the last.
Initially, it seemed to me like it made sense. You know, we'd have more representation outside in the, you know, all of the districts, and I had actually kind of pushed that idea, you know, for that. And you know, I kind of thought that was probably the best way to go with it. But and I'm not saying it's still not, you know, a viable solution, but you know, it's about representation, who's going to run for it, and you know, if they're going to get out there and you know, do something for each one of those districts. So there is a lot more, you know, there's a lot more people in Pottawattamie or in Council Bluffs itself. So you know, with more people, there's more. I guess there's not really, I don't want to say it's like better people to choose from, but there's just more people to choose from. There's, you know, they have better ideas, and honestly, most of us are all from small towns anyway, so we understand that they need help.
I supported Plan 1, and I firmly believe that we have a very well-educated electorate, and they need to have the opportunity to vote for all of their representatives, not just one from their area. So the vote came out the way I wanted it to, and I think it's obviously it was the way the electorate wanted it to happen. All citizens should be able to elect their representatives, and I'm very happy it happened the way it did. When you serve on this board, you don't serve a specific area. You have 93,000 people that you represent, and you represent them all.
I believe that we need to be able to elect the 5 people we want countywide. It's definitely different from Council Bluffs to these towns out here. I am married to a lady from Avoca. I'm out in the county all the time. My in-laws live out here. I visit these little towns. I talk to a lot of people. I think I do a lot of represented out here. I listen to people. And that's what we need, is more people listening and communicating with each other. Each of these little towns have their city council and their mayor. And I'm gonna tell you that there's a lot of intelligent people on there, and they know how each of their towns need to run. We are there to help, not to run their towns, but to help them when they need help. And I think on this board, I have stood up and helped each little town as much as I can.
I was very pleased to be a part of the citizens group that got together and helped fight this proposal. Because if this proposal to divide the county into districts, the rural area would have really been behind the ball. They really would have been, it would have taken representation away from the rural area of the county. So I was adamantly opposed to that idea from the beginning. Plan 1, August 1, we're very grateful that it was very successful. I know Mr. Wickman was a part of that committee too. And we just could not see how this would benefit the county. It couldn't, because then all the power would be in Council Bluffs. I live in Council Bluffs, and I didn't think that was right. I think everybody should have the opportunity to run countywide, and we should elect our representatives countywide.
Yeah, I think this is one issue we can all agree on. That special election was an enormous waste of money and resources and time and effort. It was ridiculous to even have it brought up, in my opinion. As someone down the line said, that why would you want to be in a district and then only be beholden to your district? There's no incentive for you to go out and take care of the rest of the county when the rest of the county is not voting for you. That being said, and I've said this before, although lines on a map should not dictate where you vote, where we vote. The east side of the county sometimes feels a little disenfranchised, especially now with maybe more of the board being on the west end. I've I've talked to a lot of those people, they just want a little more representation out there. But as Brian or Tim said, I can't remember, there's a lot of smart people out there in the county that vote, and you trust them to vote for equal representation without lines being drawn on the map.